hurt sometimes, but don't let it go. 'Cause I want you, I want you, I want you. 'Cause I want you, I want you, I want you. She said, what if I tell you all the things I've done? Would you run away from me? I told her, baby, we all got bags full of shit that we don't want, but I can't unpack it for you, baby. She said, what if I dive deep? Will you come in after me? Would you share your flaws with me? Let me know. I told her, thinking is I'm wrong. Love will happen when it wants. I know it hurts sometimes, but don't let it go. 'Cause I want you, I want you, I want you. 'Cause I want you, I want you, I want you, yeah. I want you, I want you, I want you, yeah.
Yeah, so I just wanted to let her know that I'll be listening to her. Welcome back to another episode of What Up Doe Radio. Gang's all here. No guest tonight. You know, when we missed last week due to Halloween. Or just, I don't know. We didn't come back. What y'all do on y'all week off? Scorpio'd out.
Man,
You
what?
put that sting on somebody.
Man, this thing have been out.
Ew. Phrasing.
Out. I got a wrist.
What about you, Fat?
Huh?
What you do for the little hiatus we was out gone for?
Fuck that shit. Talk to you.
Oh yeah. What about you? Put some stamps on you. You got some miles on the V.
I went to Atlanta. I attended the GI Mo
Oh yeah.
event.
Yeah, that
What's
like
that?
Look, Nellie's birthday party. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
that looks.
Where all the smiles?
Yeah,
That's trending.
that smile was infused like a
Trending.
motherfucker.
Yeah, right.
They got Nelly next to Miss Jackson, and then Nelly next to Shanti. Man, that's hilarious.
Ouch.
Nelly like this. No, Nelly got that 50 mil.
You winning.
And so I guess in it,
Yeah, that probably has a lot to do
it
with
look
that smile.
natural. It look
Yeah,
natural.
I'm happy for anybody
Yeah, it
who's
look
happy.
natural though.
DT, what you do while you was gone for the?
Oh, I slept.
You didn't work out?
I
Like
did
you
that
ain't been
morning.
doing? Okay.
I let you text me and say you coming and you don't.
Okay.
I thought you was outside.
On Halloween?
Okay, I'm lost.
Oh, on Halloween.
Text me if I'm coming to see if I don't.
I'm gonna follow back up on that.
I cannot
You
say.
dress up? Did you dress up? I'm follow back up on that.
I was off. I was good.
Did you dress up, Adam? Anybody
I
dress
dressed
up?
You know, there's a lot of people that said that they didn't. Nobody ever came to their house.
Nah, I didn't. What I do? I didn't do nothing on Halloween.
Didn't nobody come to my house neither, like 2 years in a row, so I ain't do nothing this year.
I've got banned
That's-
from
that's scary.
family functions. I'm no longer around Sexy Red family.
What did you do?
He been that ass over.
Reckless eyeballing.
Are you serious?
Are we on the air right now?
You almost got your gun snatched. You was ready to live out.
They said, look at him right now.
That is so not a good picture.
But anyway,
Nobody on that picture was ready. Go back to that picture. Nobody on that picture was ready.
that's all family ties, though.
You could tell.
That's the first time I've been ever. I kind of was kind of starstruck that night, just because the energy she had brought off the stage.
Yeah, they said it was
And she
incredible.
Like, have so many people just
Everywhere.
the whole culture. It was tight. I'm happy for the North Side.
Tell us some more about it.
It was really shit. That was it. It was a cool concert. I was glad I was seated where I was seated, so I didn't
Sit where I sit.
creep or nothing. Like, what are you doing here, old man? But it was cool. Like they said, people was fighting, but I didn't. I mean,
I saw
did.
that online.
Of course, but they fight at a lot of concerts now. All concerts. There's no absolute. It was good.
Expected though.
It was good to see someone from your city be able to move around like
Outside
that. We
of
haven't
Nelly.
seen anything like that in a long time.
Outside of Nelly, like
So that was pretty dope. Shouts out to
Sexy Red.
Go
Go Sexy.
They also
Go
declined.
Sexy.
They actually was asking when they was coming on What Up Doe Radio.
boom, bing,
okay.
bing, bing, bing.
I heard it was.
That'd be an ex.
I heard it was an awkward moment too.
Yeah, it was awkward. I usually don't be tight at the lips. They was like, I was like, What Up Doe Radio says hi. She's like, thank you. Nah, but shout out to my guy Big James for putting me in the joint. That was appreciate that. My guy.
Christian, have you heard of her lip gloss?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that.
Well, why would you? Like, that's not fair.
What's going on?
Like, she has a lip gloss line coming out.
Oh,
and
okay.
the name of some of the colors are like gonorrhea.
Is it?
It's already out.
Yeah.
She's been doing that, but that's
Yeah,
what,
she has actually.
that's what's crazy about her. Like,
That shit gonna
I think
pop,
that
too.
She's an
It's
overnight
popping
success. She's been
right now.
doing stuff for like 5 years now. Mm-hmm. She actually had a small bag before the Pound Town even came out.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? But that's just another example of somebody getting out of St. Louis to get their niche.
You know what she did that's amazing?
What?
She didn't use another person's name.
At all.
She straight did the hustle. She did the work. She didn't, a lot of times, especially for females, when you're in the rap game, you have to be affiliated with somebody. And back in the day, you had Eve with Rough Riders, Lil' Kim with Biggie and them. So here's a new era where this female, and she's our female, literally did it on her own. Like,
Shit, right now.
I think she did it on her own, but I would say the Lil' Kim and Cardi B, like their era, for the mulattoes, like all these female rappers now, like they almost running shit.
Yeah.
no, they're running
So
shit.
Female
so
definitely
so
running.
it was like for her, she didn't really have to use nobody's name because that lane for her was already made.
Yeah.
Like she could have been from anywhere doing this. Like once that song came, it was like some of them got. The difference between her is a lot of them got one hits. She got like an album already.
I think
She got like an album already.
I think she has actually a character. She is
Right.
actually, because I don't look at Lotto as a character.
Right.
I look at Lil' Kim as a character. Even Nicki's a character. A lot of the female rappers literally can rap, but it's nothing else.
She got a lot of old school marketing mixed with
Yes.
new
She does.
What y'all mean by
Give
that?
me examples.
Yeah.
like she's saying, like she's like a character coming up with brands already that's associated with some of the things that you talk about all day, and just
And she's
whole-
authentic. She doesn't, she took that and she ran with it. She took the whole red weave and she just ran with it.
You
Like,
gotta say, I mean, not because she's from St. Louis, but she gotta remind you of Nelly.
her movement was.
Yeah, to be like me being a rapper, I took that one hit and blew
made it,
up.
yeah.
Boom, like nigga, I'm him.
Yeah.
And it's like right now,
A song called
And
It's
they,
like-
and they rep they city
City
so
so
hard.
hard.
it's like
That's what it is.
she's sexy. So I went to Miami, they were singing that shit.
You know what? You right, Fast, because the way she has moved, because they was talking about her and Michael Jackson, like how she was walking through the crowd and people was fainting and crying and all this type of stuff.
And you just sit back and think about it. Like you look at, like she bought Chingy up there. Nobody knew who the fuck Chingy was for real. But it's like Chingy, like they didn't. Chingy was successful, but he never had this much success.
Yeah.
And he was signed to fucking DTP. Like he never had this much success on his own to where like you the headline of a concert. Who else was the headline of a concert from St. Louis right now?
That's facts.
Like the straight headliner.
You right.
Like all this in
And
this in 1 year.
Yeah. It ain't even a year.
Ain't even a year.
It's a wonderful story.
Last March she was opening up for Glorilla.
Right. Wonderful story. Wonderful story.
You trying to cut us off?
Yeah, I don't want to
go
bury
ahead.
the lead. That's just an example of what tonight's show is about. As I've been lately, since October 7th, since the initial bombing of, since Hamas attacked Israel I can't get into details. Next week we'll be ready to talk about it more. But it really does. It circumvents about that. It's not really about that subject. It's more about. I've noticed that us as people, we don't really seem to care too much about what goes on in the world. When you think about some of the, I don't want to call it distractions because I don't know. I always want to say we're distracted from anything, but some of the things that we talk about, the 50-50s, the Jordans, or where somebody should go out to eat on a date or anything like that. And it's a whole lot of things going on in the world that might not have a direct impact on us, but sooner or later it's going to come home. I guess I can talk about the war a little bit, just kind of because I noticed we're starting to test nuclear weapons in Nevada. China and Russia are starting to send military support for the Palestinians while we are supporting Israel. And that's kind of scary to me to think that, and they say when you think biblical implications on it, the powers that be have enough power to make stuff that happens they talk about in the Bible. They can make that happen besides Jesus coming out the sky. They can end the world if somebody really doesn't give a fuck like that.
Do you really think so though?
Yes.
I don't think that's true. I think it's just something that they can use over us to scare us. To make them have to spend money on nuclear money. Yeah, the world is controlled by fear.
I'm saying they got. It's not like that.
You can't bomb the U.S. dirty. The U.S. can't be bombed.
Why can't you?
Do you know where you live at, man? You can't even put a rocket in place to even bomb us. You see what happened
why do you think that?
Do you see what happened when Cuba put that bomb and it was aimed towards us?
We're not talking about Cuba. We're talking about Russia and China.
Let me educate you a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's
please.
no way that Russia can.
Okay.
Russia cannot. We got so much shit to stop a bomb coming over here. Why do you think why do you think it's never been a war held on U.S. soil? Ain't nobody come over here to fight on. Anytime we go fight somebody, we coming over there. So what we did, we got allies everywhere. Ain't nobody around us but Mexico, Canada, right? You can't come to Mexico and say we finna fight the U.S. You can't shoot no bombs out, no shit. Hey, who bombing the U.S.? You better have a plane.
You don't remember 9/11?
Did you hear what I just said? Did you hear what I just said? You better have a plane. And what that do?
We can't happen. It
What
happened.
Dirty. Look, they killed 1,000 of us. We killed 1 million of them.
It happened.
Man, bro, what you talking about is a terrorist attack. But go ahead though. Ain't nobody. Listen, bro. Nobody in the U.S. is worried about us being invaded. Never, ever.
So
the way that we live and the way they live, DT, is totally different.
So you don't believe that North Korea is in any way possible of. Not at all.
Let me tell you something.
I'm just asking. You can have your facts, but I'm saying just when you talk to me, okay.
I'm gonna tell you why. We under the umbrella, even though we don't too much care for. I ain't gonna say we don't care, but white folks, we live in a white folk nation. One thing about them white folks, we know they the most deceiving. Look you right in your eye, chase them. Man, it's not gonna happen. If they felt like North Korea was gonna do something to us, them motherfuckers been gone the next day. You know what I'm saying? They would have killed the motherfucker that was in charge. Man, listen, the CIA is. Come on, man.
Why do you think that?
Because it's true. What happened to Gaddafi?
That's not talking about Gaddafi.
I'm trying to give you examples. You don't want to
give
hear
me an example of Russia or China being subduing to the United States.
Okay, when they had
give me that example.
When we had the Cold War, we ended the Cold War. That's why they split up and made it was the NAACP and it was
the who?
All right.
No, you just said some bullshit.
It was what was they called? What was they called? The NACC, whatever.
NATO.
No, that's stop it.
Because you just talking about.
Do you know what NATO is?
No.
NATO is all. So basically, NATO is like all the other countries that fuck with us.
And
we all together. That's
together.
why Russia and China are trying to get together because they're not part of NATO.
Right.
So I'm just gonna say 80% of the world is with NATO.
That's what Russia was fighting with Ukraine about because Ukraine wanted to leave and they wanted some help from NATO.
But they didn't join NATO.
They didn't join NATO.
Too late. Mm-hmm. However, with all that being said, let's just go. Russia ain't finna do shit to us. They can talk. They might do a little spying here. We might do a little bit here. China ain't finna do this here. Ain't finna do that there.
China ain't gonna do that. Nobody
in the United States is worried about being invaded.
This is what I believe. I believe it's 3,000 it's 3,000 people in this world that have so much money that collectively gather together, and it all affects each other in a way. War is something that, and I hate, this is really crazy, but I got this theory from the Marvels. And what's the richest man named? Bill Gates. The world has to get rid of a third of it in order to keep generating and to survive. We've always had a war until Obama. Okay? When Obama came in office, the world was happy-go-lucky. We're happy as a black man. Cheery, cha-cha-cha, la-la-la. No war. Then we moved to Trump. Trump was so dysfunctional and so confusing that it just caused a whole uproar, and the whole mind of war was off. So now we're at 8 to 10 years, 12 years, where there is nobody dying, people are growing, the world is producing, but we cannot continue to grow like this. You have to have war, period. War has always killed off enough people. Do you even know that they're about to start drafting people?
I didn't know
In the United States?
In the United States.
I've
It
never
was
heard
a
that.
law that was just passed. I will send it to you.
Send it to
Up
me right
under
now.
the radar. That is going to start to draft people, because unlike back in the day when war was the structure or war was the thing to do when you really wanted to fight for your country, like nobody's joining it. People don't want to join because they're letting homosexuals in. People don't want to join because it just doesn't seem like it's that type of unity in America. So now you have to pull people and force them to come back into the war.
I mean,
That scares
I
me
beg to
'cause
differ.
I have one son.
I beg
One,
to
no,
differ.
you're good. Us that have one son,
okay,
don't
so-
go.
so
The ones
listen.
that have
Ooh,
more
let
than
her
one
cook.
son.
So listen.
But you're
Like,
entitled.
it's not.
Let me say this before you start talking. You're entitled to your opinion
Okay.
on what you feel about.
Show me, and when you show me the thing, I just want to know the source that you got it from for us to draft. But this thing about it, like, war is about money.
It's
You
about
know what I'm
money.
saying? So you look at it, once we go to war, you get people like Boeing get a contract, Lockheed Martin get a big contract. Then we go over there, you didn't even have to use all the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's all about military contracts and all this shit. So it's more about, I mean, I agree with you, the killing off people and all this shit. But as of right now with Israel, we can't stop them people from going over there defending what happened to them.
Do you know what
But we
the
are
war's
trying
about?
to, though.
No, hold on, wait. We trying to.
Yeah.
Listen, Dirty. I'm getting one thing clear with you, dog. If the U.S. wanted to stop Israel from doing it, they could do it.
They're not going to stop. They support Israel, so they're not going to stop
If
Israel
they
from doing
didn't want
anything.
them over there fucking people up, they could do
How?
it. Huh? You don't know, man. You don't know where you live at.
Do you know about? See what the thing
Man, they
is?
will cut
See-
them people off
see,
from everything, man.
The first thing that she
Okay.
said when she dropped the bomb, saying that they just passed a law about people being drafted. That's kind of the topic of what we're talking about. We're kind of burying the lead about us being uninformed about things that's going on in the world, and we just we're immune to it or don't pay attention to it because it doesn't have an immediate effect on us.
Yeah.
So we just keep on going past our normal days thinking like the United States is just so great and nothing can happen to us because we just got to worry about our thing. Like what you're talking about is all of us are talking about opinions, but you're speaking from a safety zone because nothing has actually ever happened. When things can happen, for you to sit up here and say,
Do you not feel safe in the United States, Dirty?
right now with the president that we have running our country who falls asleep and is incoherent and not paying attention to what's going on,
What?
I do not feel safe what's going on.
What you
I
mean?
promise.
Okay, let me
I don't
pause.
feel
Let me
safe.
pause you. When I'm saying you feel safe, I feel like you feel like somebody's finna come invade us. What are you saying?
I feel like there's a point in time where the United States might crumble because nothing lasts forever.
The president ain't got nothing to do with that, though.
Roman dynasty. What do you mean he has nothing to
The
do with it?
president, man, bro, the president really don't control none of this shit.
Have
to,
you
to be
seen
honest with you.
Olivia Pope?
Like the president really don't.
Scandal?
Hey, T-Love, the president really don't
Scandal?
control that, man.
He's just a face.
You got a Senate.
Other
Man,
people.
you got a Congress. The president can't say let's go to war today.
So Donald
gotta be
Trump,
voted on.
Donald Trump didn't send no bombs and nowhere. He didn't ask nobody for shit. He used an executive decision to bomb Syria. He didn't ask the fucking senators or nothing. He just did it on his own.
It's supposed to be voted on, but he has the power.
He can, yeah.
He can. He has the power.
Like, I can't wait till next
Do
week.
you know
till
what
this
the
lady
fight
get
is
here.
about in Israel and
From what I understand, they've been beefing, but they went to that concert and they supposedly killed like 1,400 people, and they was really like from the stories that I saw, they was just talking them like just chopping off like just straight killing the people. So Israel was like, y'all got our hostages too. Give us our hostages back, or we coming to get our shit. They bombed them. Okay, y'all still want to give us our stuff back? Now we putting troops on the ground. That's when the U.S. was like, hold on. Now y'all gonna be killing innocent people. It's a humanitarian thing. So they said, you know what, we're gonna get y'all 2 weeks. Let everybody who want to leave go to Cairo. Cairo, like, hold on. They can't come here. The U.S. like, hey, they got to go somewhere. So Cairo let them in. The people that's still there now, maybe some couldn't get out. I don't know verbatim, but to my understanding, that's how it started. So now Israel like, okay, y'all still got our people, and y'all some fucking terrorists, basically. Now we coming to get y'all.
So I had a conversation. I had a conversation with. I walked into the beauty supply, and I asked the man behind the counter. I said, "Hey, wait a minute. Is you one of them people that's in this war right now?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, which side you on?" He said, "I'm on the Palestine. I'm a Palestinian."
I know somebody said the same thing.
And I said, "Okay, well, for whatever reason, my TV been on Channel 9, so I've been kind of following it. But I need to understand what this is really about. 75 years ago, there was some land that the Palestine people owned. Europe kicked the Israeli people out, and they didn't have anywhere to go. So they stumbled upon this land that belonged to the Palestine people. They said, well, come on in. You know, if you like the native Indians to the white people. Come on in. You know, we'll show you something. You show us something, we'll grow. The whole time they had a motive to take over this area. And they ended up doing it, pushing the Palestine people out of their area. The only thing that was left in this area was Gaza. This is what they're fighting about. Now we're at a point where Israel is like, this the last point, we want to take this too. This it. Let me finish.
No, I'm with you.
This is
they
it.
told me the same thing.
We want this. Palestine people said, we are so fucking over you. This is how he's telling it to me. We're over you. We want our we're tired of running. We're tired of being scared. We bully. We want our stuff back. We want our land back. We haven't said anything to y'all. Y'all took over, and you still want blood from this turnip.
And this Israel we talking about?
No, this is Palestine.
No, I'm saying talking about
Israel. So he said, at this point, it's nothing left to do. We've asked, and because this is like a, what do you call it? Like a big monument in Gaza. That's why they were able to keep it. I can't think of what he said it was. They just want to take it over. That was the last straw.
How many years ago?
75 years ago.
Yeah, so when I talked to dude, he pretty much was saying like the stuff that we saying on TV not true. And of course, you always gonna hear two sides. I can only go with what the fuck I'm saying.
Right.
So
don't go the media.
Right, and the media will do that.
Like, listen, we talked about it. Actually, they work at the what's the name store? I go in there like every other day. But you know, I kind of stopped talking about the shit because I know how they felt about it.
Did anybody see the Vlad TV interview?
Where
The who?
Vlad.
With who?
When he was on the morning show. I mean on what's the New York show?
Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club. He felt like DJ Khaled because he's Palestinian and Drake is Jewish. That they should be trying to diffuse the situation.
How the hell are they gonna do that?
That's too big. And another thing he said that I thought was
very
interesting.
That's a big difference.
He said that when you have war, you have specific areas that they really intend on bombing. He said for Israel, when it came time to start to bomb, because they're so angry and so mad, and they don't want another generation of Palestinian people, the focus is churches, schools, and hospitals. That's why you see so many children. Because out of all the stuff that I'm seeing on TV, I've never seen so many kids, and the media has gotten so bad. So you got kids in the street. It's like, it's like you said. I don't know anything about it. Naturally, your country gets involved in what little way, and we think that it's the right thing to do. But it wasn't until I listened to the radio and they said Cori Bush did not vote to give money to Israel. And I'm like, wait a minute. That's the black lady.
That's our ally.
That's the black lady. Now, why the black lady not voting to give money to Israel? And then I found out why she's not voting.
And why is that?
Because of the bullying situation. We don't need to be in something that really doesn't pertain to us in this manner. If you bullied and took it over, and now here are the consequences, you have to deal with your consequences.
But see, listen, some of the consequences are that Palestine might have made a mistake by letting, I'm going to call it Hamas, that was the terrorist group.
Right.
That was them be in their area. Like, y'all know they terrorists and they hanging out here. So once they do something to us, they represent y'all. Like, y'all should have been took it upon y'all self to get them up out of here.
Obama said like it's a shame because a lot of things are happening to people that don't have anything to do
Right.
with the situation.
Well, that's the casualty of war.
At
Yeah,
the,
it is.
At the same time, though,
Flat
like
out.
I didn't want to highlight, like, because we can go back and forth about whether the United States is safe or anything like that. It was more about the issues of us not really knowing what's going on in the world. Like, for instance, today I know the school was out because it was an election, and I don't know anybody know what they was voting on today.
The
like,
senator and governor.
what?
That's what they were voting on.
What was they
But
voting
the crazy thing about it is I didn't know anything about it.
That's what I'm saying.
I
was
did
the
not
most-
vote.
Like-
I'm gonna say this.
So I'm
and
gonna
it's
say I
probably
don't check.
wrong.
I haven't
You ain't
checked
never
in
voted.
Missouri. You said in Missouri.
You ain't never voted. Is this what you said?
No. But where we at?
That motherfucker itching.
No, listen. I've been rich twice, nigga. Twice.
Oh my
right now, one of them. No, but look, and I don't want to discourage anybody from voting, but where we live at, because we might vote blue in St. Louis, the rest of Missouri gonna be red. So I can say, go out there and vote. It's a million of us.
What about
in St. Louis?
What
It's
about
20
what about
like-
issues as far as judges?
Those
Not
are what's
necessarily things that don't. I'm talking about things that have a direct impact on us. Legislation, like today, they could have been voting on. They
I
put
used to
niggas
be
back
involved.
in jail.
I literally
for
didn't know
slavery
that
or
it
something.
was-
They
it
would
was-
But you
never
gotta
know.
No.
think that's not really our fault.
It's not.
No, that's the people that we got in power, like the Cory Bushes and them.
So, like I said,
I'm saying, but I'm saying, dirty. We only know the information. We only know the war because we see it on TV. Now, if y'all didn't want to spend no millions on niggas going back to jail, how we like? Listen, first of all, we got lives. Now, if you want to be a politician, that's why it's professional being a professional politician.
Yeah.
Because you learn about this shit and you spread it to us. It triggered. They could have put every ad on Facebook like they do everything else. Like do the shit to go on your face and clear your
you
bumps
ever
up.
thought that they might not put it on there on purpose because they don't want you to know, because they know that you rather talk about who's the hottest artist in the rap game right now besides any legislation that made way more important than that? You ever thought that that might be a reason why we don't know?
But it's not that. I don't think it's that hard. If I'm just gonna use Cory Bush because we know her. If she wanted to do an interview every day, she can do a Facebook Live every day, and we're going to see it eventually. So I'm not saying that's not what just didn't happen, but it's ways to get it to us. You know what I'm saying? Somebody can call our show, and it won't cost them a penny to come on our show. They can go on every podcast they want and do it. So it's not. It's
She's
not as
going
if
to do that when it serves her.
that's okay. That's what I'm saying. So if it's a statute or legislation that they trying to get passed, and they feel like we can help them, they gonna reach out to us. But for us, the judges, first of all, I've never really been in no trouble, so I don't know what judge to vote for and what judge not to vote for. A judge is a judge to me. I don't know who Judge Sycamore is or Judge Williams is. Honestly, how am I supposed to know?
And
That's on the
and
judge.
That's one of the issues I'm asking about.
But that's on
Do
the
you-
judge
no,
to
listen,
bring it
no.
to me to vote for him.
I'm listening. I'm asking. I'm saying.
Even if you research that type of stuff, you know, I've
hold on,
always.
hold on for a second. Do you think it's important that we know who our judges are?
Yes, of course it
Like,
is.
so, like,
However, what's the
How
difference?
okay.
there's a
okay.
difference.
How
when
do
you got-
we know
when you
what
got-
a good
okay,
judge
let's-
is and a
let's
bad
go for-
judge
Let's
is?
go. Let's go.
Do you
for-
know a bad judge?
Hold on for a second. Let's go for like people getting kicked out because a judge don't give a fuck about what type of progressive things are going on to stop you from getting kicked out because you couldn't make any money or
Well-
anything like that. But over and over, he's going to side with the landlord, and we keep voting this judge in or not going to vote at all. Have you ever noticed how many, if you go to a city vote, mayor vote, judges, like the numbers be like 1,600.
People don't
What was
think
our
it's
what
worth it.
was the prosecutor, the county prosecutor before
McCullough.
McCullough?
color.
So say
Was
a
it
lot of
the
people
lady?
say he slipped through the cracks for so long because he was a Democrat,
What was the
and
difference?
we taught just to
Oh,
vote
yeah.
Democrat.
Definitely.
Okay, but let me ask you this though. What's the difference in Bob McCullough now?
He ain't that no more.
His son just
Okay.
shot some up.
Okay, and now that we got Wesley Bell, what can we sit up here and say it's a difference now because Wesley Bell?
I can say one thing he did. He took child support off the table, making it a felony.
I still got locked up for it. No cap. Real shit. I'm sitting right now. I still got locked up for it. When Wesley Bell was in office, I still got locked
I
up for
don't
it.
know how.
Listen,
It ain't no
they
felony no
came
more.
to my house, knocked on my. I'm like, you ain't supposed to be doing. Man, Wesley Bell said, pick up everybody. Do. I went in there. I got out the next day. You know what I'm saying? Like it was some bullshit, but I still got arrested for it.
Yeah.
Cause I didn't have no child support case no more.
acquitted.
I'm like, man, my shit right here. They like, no.
But another
I'm
thing,
just saying,
and I'm gonna
like,
say one thing about that I've seen about what's important about knowing these judges is a lot of these judges are sentencing people unfairly. And they was falling through the cracks and people weren't paying attention. It's called bail for, I forgot what they was using, but it's a form of slavery. But it's basically my partner invested in the jail. Mm-hmm. I'm a judge. If I give him 15 years, if I sentence this kid to 15 years, that's 15 years of free labor.
On today?
Yeah, they've been talking about
it. It doesn't matter who.
It's just a lot of judges that have been caught. It's a lot of judges that have been caught lately.
That's how I feel.
They are all the same. Like,
but they are all the same.
Sometimes they start off with a clear mind and righteous.
That
and
money
stuff,
come in.
But then as time go on and that power start getting good, they all end up being the same. So you can do all the research you want, because I have in the past researched the judges, researched who I was voting for.
Do you think you would be the same if you was voted? If that was your passion, you think you would be the same person?
No.
That's what I'm saying. You saying they all the same? Like
they are the same because eventually they start off one way. And when they get a taste of the power,
I think they ain't got no choice.
You know what?
It's 100 motherfuckers
well,
on your head.
A lot of it is. A lot of times it's just not the person; it's the system.
We need to start all the way over.
And the person, and we say the system don't work, but to them the system works because it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. It's keeping us down.
It's just like they go up to Jeff City, and say we want to push to legalize weed, and they might be feeling it, but just because you the one saying it, we not going for it.
Everybody's gonna run on an agenda. Even when people talking about Abraham Lincoln freeing the slaves, he knew that was his agenda to become president.
Right.
He wouldn't care about freeing slaves. That's just no different than Obama saying about LGBTQ community, because he know I can get these voters.
But a lot of people were saying, and this to kind of go back over Israel again, and even with that, they was like, okay. I saw this and they was like, okay, Israel, if y'all get that territory, what y'all gonna take it over? They was like, no. So what y'all just gonna leave it fucked up? Mm-hmm. And that's the point where the U.S. gonna step in there again and say, okay, we're gonna give y'all all this to try to put this the same way they have to do Iraq.
Can I ask everybody a cumulative question?
What does a cumulative mean?
Everybody answers the same question.
Do you think it's important for us to know, for black people or marginalized people to be more involved about what's going on around us besides stuff that we think has an immediate impact on us?
See, okay, so I think it would be very beneficial. However, you need to understand that everybody's mindset is not the same. Mm-hmm. We all are individuals who are interested in different things. Mm-hmm. So you might be, we have different journeys, different roles. Mm-hmm. That might be your job to be on the front line or something with a war. You know, it might be my job to pray. You know what I'm saying? We just have different journeys.
Yeah, I like that.
So you have to, it ain't even about, everybody just do their part.
I wish we had, when you said that, Farrah, that is just so true. Wish we had a celebrity here, because when they talk about how even going back to what the guy from Vlad said, even you can even talk about, if we want to go back to judges, the lady that was fairly sent with Meek Mills, how she drug him through, and then all her dirt came out. Black lady, all her dirt came out. But if it was Mia Dirty, she'll still be a judge. But if somebody like Meek Mill, whose voice is bigger, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes people are put in a position to be the voice for the voiceless. You know what I'm saying? Like Farrah say, you sit back and pray, and then you let the people that got the spotlight have these these conversations. And
because you know what, we even looked over Kamala Harris. She locked up a lot of black people. Yeah. A lot of black people.
Were they innocent?
Maybe.
I don't know. My point is, like, we weren't interested enough to even investigate it. I just saw she was a black and she was a woman. So, boom, I'm going to check her off this list.
Yes.
And when I found out that she didn't have such a clean slate, when she won, this white lady said, oh, my God, aren't you excited about Kamala Harris? And she's a black woman. And I said, she locked up a lot of black people. I don't know if I'm excited about her. It doesn't matter who did. She's running for vice president. It makes a difference. Yes, because Thank you. That's all I wanted was somebody that if you
she truly didn't represent us. She just looked like
she
us.
camouflaged.
But Farrah, we don't know that though.
You do know that
because sometimes a lot of the work that they doing right now we might not see for 5 to 7 years. You know what I'm saying? They might be fighting Trump policies.
I ain't heard nothing about Camilla.
I'm just saying. They might be fighting.
About what she got
she had me stuck in
she
traffic.
doing for us.
They might be fighting Trump policies to get some new houses in there. We just won't know. Just like a lot of stuff that Obama did, we wouldn't know till 5 years later.
Yeah, I get it.
Because it'd be so much stuff stacked up. But
I guess that goes back to his question. Like,
but for us, man, somebody gotta be the messenger. You know, and if this is what you want to listen to, that's fine. But what we got to understand is that we all got other things that come before other people.
Now, I tend to think that one of the reasons why we don't pay attention to stuff like that is because we kind of just catching up. So, like, a lot of things that affect us every day are way more important to us, whether they be important or not. But it's what we get gratification or let down from. We gonna worry about the next person or this, that, or the other. Any example where something that has an immediate effect on us, as opposed to the person who's had a 400-year head start on us, and they racing airplanes and being naked and afraid and just ready to see the world, and they have time to really think about what's going on in the world. Where us, we don't. Like, shit, every day is a struggle for us, or not, or we just trying to find a way out from any situation that we in. But I do want us, as black people or marginalized people, Mexicans or anybody who feel like they've been put in a situation, to start paying attention to their surroundings, start paying attention to what policies might affect them. I was really upset last night when I was Googling, like, what are we voting on, and nothing was coming up. So I really want to know what's going on in the world, and I suggest that people around us in my shade and people in my environment and my culture find more time to start thinking about shit that doesn't have an immediate impact on us.
But the problem is that what 99% of us is going to do, we only going to worry about something if it's finna affect us. I mean, and at this point, you almost got to be cool with it, because it might be something that I see, like a policy might be like, well, you can't sell to this person, but you can sell. I'll be like, hold on, that's gonna hurt me. So it might. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to pick it. You got to pick and choose your battles. So when you see something it might be Amendment 13, which means that you got to have a license to sell HVAC equipment. That ain't got nothing to do with y'all. I'm like, hold on, that don't make no sense, because that means they can do this. Now it's like,
just what
you got? But what you gotta look at is business. So if it's something that might stop you from selling it, even though I'm in a different business than you, then now I might be the next in line. Oh shit, y'all doing this to HVAC. Now, when it come around, it's going to just be easier to slip through the cracks. So that's why you do have to even start concerning yourself with something that might not have nothing to do with you, because you could be the first step for them to come my way now.
I feel like that because we live in a country where we have a lot of Palestinian people. We have a lot of people that are from Israel. We have, like, they had a whole movement in the Loop. I live around the corner from the Loop. You have Jewish people up the street. I don't know.
What's the Jewish community?
I'm just giving an example, but I don't know if things are going to transpire. I don't know if one might decide, or somebody who's really angry might come through and want to do something in the midst of. This is where I live. I have to pay attention.
That kind of the situation
that's exactly
in the
what I'm
Del
saying.
Mar Loop,
That's because that's where you live.
No, I'm giving an example.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
But those people are everywhere.
Yeah, but the situation in the Del Mar Loop, I just felt like that was so pointless to me, because that's not happening right here.
No, not at all.
You're not having these issues here. So what was your point of doing your protest or whatever you had to do?
Because you got family over
They got family, and
go over there then.
Palestinian people. The guy
but
said,
still, if your brother over there,
we can't say.
If your brother in Africa right now fighting something, you're gonna feel a certain way than if I don't have a brother.
I don't think I'm gonna go protest where it ain't happening.
You
well,
might.
This is America.
You don't know what.
I don't think I would.
But you know how you might feel.
But dirty. Can we say this though?
Because they still, and you gotta look at it. They still even though they here, they still practice like they're there. We don't do that.
Yeah.
As black people, you see them, you gonna see them long birds, you
Yeah,
gonna see
we
them
don't do that
dressed,
'cause we
they gonna
don't
walk,
know.
you gonna see them walking. They have days they don't drive. You gonna see them walking.
Yeah, but we don't have that heritage. We don't know all of that about
Yes.
There you go.
ourselves,
So they're a little deeper and
Yeah,
rich than what's going
okay.
on.
But
than we are.
this what I mean.
Because
we're gonna
we don't
Dude, this
land
I'm
at
tell
the
y'all
point.
how I
We're
knew.
gonna-
Is
Like
that just
We're
enough
gonna move
support
on
for
to a
their people?
distraction
Yeah.
conversation.
even when
actually
you
wanna get
even
other
when you
people
talk
to know
about
about
Jewish,
what's
just
going on.
being in the music industry. This how you know Jewish run the music industry. When it's a Jewish holiday, all the record labels are
It's a
closed.
shutdown. They show up.
But this what I'm saying.
All the record
This what
labels
I'm
are
saying.
closed.
T-Love. And
If
I can
Monday a
sound-
Jewish holiday, you're not gonna get no record exec
check
on
this
the
out.
phone.
Check this out. I can sound real unsympathetic right now, but I really don't give a fuck.
Unsympathetic.
I made that word up.
Empathetic.
It's like when it come to Jews, man. When it come to Jews, can't no white person, can't no black person, can't no Mexican say nothing bad about no Jewish person. But when it come to niggas, they can say whatever they want to say, and it's never a problem, bro. Like I've never anti-Semitic. I never even heard that word till probably last year.
Yeah.
What is it against when they do something to niggas? What is it called then? And it's like I think they say Jews make up like
Just
two.
racism.
They said you make up like what 2.3% of the world, something like that. But I don't understand like why are they so important? Because of the Holocaust. What about slavery?
Because they got, you know how they so
supposed to be
important?
chosen
Because they
by
fucking
chosen.
filthy rich.
But everybody over there is filthy
Supposed-
rich.
They're supposed to be the
Every-
chosen people.
everybody over there is
So it's
filthy
not.
rich.
It's not about the dollar. It's supposed to be the chosen people. So they're one of those cultures that literally walk in that walk, and they have succeeded from it.
But why is it so important to us?
It's not important to us. We're the
TT
only
said
culture
that.
that keeps going. Because even let's look at who just made the mistake and said something. Was it Jamie Foxx? And
Kyrie Irving. Shit,
Like-
everybody.
they got just
Kanye West.
yeah, just like it's like we get called niggas every day. All
Yeah,
day.
but if you had a multitude of billionaire worth of niggas and some white
Trust me,
motherfuckers
you
call
right,
us niggas, we gonna
you
shut their ass
just
down.
You sure right.
It just is what it is.
You're right.
But love, it's more of okay. You really, I see what you're saying. But if we thought as the masses, you can't shut us down. Because it's more of us than it is of you. If the record label wanted somebody gonna shut y'all down, okay, I'm gonna go over here and put my damn music out. Y'all can't stop this. I mean, if it's more of us than it is of them, and that's
Yeah,
a
but
whole
it's more
different-
money.
that's a
But it's
different story.
more money. They have the money,
The money to shut down what?
whatever they want
How
to.
can I stop your song from getting played?
Nigga, Clyde Davis say your song ain't getting played.
It
That
ain't getting
motherfucker ain't getting played.
And it get played on this motherfucker right here.
Shit, no, it won't. YouTube,
Right here.
YouTube, Clyde Davis. Boy, you don't know who Clyde Davis is.
Hey.
Boy, Clyde Davis shut that shit down quick.
As we going on,
The
like
king.
I don't want to. We
Then how
gonna
was the
move
movie still
forward.
got
So
played then?
That was
How
just
they
a
able
little.
to make the movie then?
That was just a little topic what we're gonna be talking about next week. We're about to move into some of the more distracting things that we normally talk about.
I like.
I like
It's a
this
good
conversation,
conversation.
but I really want the Palestinian women to come in next week and really discuss more about the war at the hand. And I love that we were able to have an open discussion about these things. It's a lot of shit we don't know, but moving forward, that was dope, man. Shout out to What Up Doe Radio. Like I really liked that. That was
Made you
great.
proud.
No, man.
So you know the segment was really great information.
And that's one of the things we like to do.
Right?
Y'all was wrong as a motherfucker.
That's cool though, but
We was right at that time. You're not mad. We was right.
Right.
That's one of the things that we like to do at What Up Though Radio. We like to make information entertaining. So if you lead a show, I want you to be able to feel like you learned
Yeah, I ain't
something,
drink. No.
or you feel like you can teach us something. We all, I see the comments. We don't know everything. We're just some black people sitting at the table trying to discuss some stuff that I thought should be open-handed. And go ahead.
Tuki wanna drop.
So moving forward, Joe Smith and his wife. Do you guys want to take a slight break or something before you just slide into that?
Nah,
Okay.
we can go ahead.
Joe Smith and his wife. Joe Smith, former NBA ball player. I want to say Joe Smith was the first pick in the draft. PA Show Killer was. Did they pick Joe Smith first? When was that? 95. Okay. Made about $69 million.
That's where his money went to.
He came to find out that his wife had created an OnlyFans page, and he was very upset to find out which made me think about all the things that we talk about, the 50-50s, the man taking care of a woman. There's so many backstories off of that fucking up money. Do you, or remembering the woman that you met or the person that you met prior to what she was, and if anything mastered to change who they are, do you think that I'm going to start with this one. Do you think that, because somebody tried to check me about this word incline earlier today, do you think you're expected to let your significant other, wife, partner, whatever, let them know that you are making money behind their back?
Oh, okay.
I feel like, man, if y'all together, man, why we being sneaky? Why we not keeping it real? Like, come on, man. I ain't finna be playing with nobody. This is what I'm doing. Hey, and it's either if he against it and I still want to do it, I'm doing it. However, I'm finna get this money. Simple. We grown. People need to grow up.
That OnlyFans.
I'm here to support the Palestine people.
I got him. I brought him in.
Yeah,
I brought him in.
I was. Let me ask you one question. It all depends on how much money she making. What if she making like $5 million a year? I'm in the background.
I didn't like Shannon Sharp
With
said,
some
well,
lights like the like the bottle girl.
Shannon Sharp said, I'm your new cameraman now. That's what's going on. If you making some bread. I didn't like her. First of all, I didn't like the live first because I thought it was staged and fake.
I feel like it was staged.
So, but
I didn't take it serious.
But then when she was saying like you knew who I was when you met me, I was like that was kind of ill. Like you knew who I was when you met me too.
Yeah, that's when it kind of.
Like what the fuck does that even mean? Like
I still think it's fake and staged.
Well, Joe Smith broke, so it might be fake and staged.
Yeah, because he only worth $100,000.
I don't think it was a negative sign in front of that.
That's what they said.
Because we kind of went into the pension thing. Like he get a pension every year. So, well, I guess
It's his lifestyle don't
listen,
support.
that's what I'm about to say. Our broke and his broke is a little different.
That was an old ass.
If I say I'm broke,
t-shirt
bitch, I'm broke. Like I need some money to get to work tomorrow. So,
I mean, it's got. I mean, so why would she start it if they weren't not being able to?
that could not. Okay,
Some people want to live
wait a minute. Let's just put the. Let's put
60
this,
like they still got 69
Well, she
million.
paying the bills.
T
They
Love.
tell her OnlyFans is paying the
Hold
bills.
up. T Love been rich twice, right? T Love. What was your? Hold on.
That's what I'm
Hold
saying.
on.
So does it change? Because she paying the bills.
No, we missing the wrong. T Love. What was your highest house note you ever paid? Real shit.
$5,000 a month.
$5,000 a month. So, are we expecting that she's doing this because you can't pay the $5,000 no more? So what we saying is, she coming to you every month saying, "Hey, here go $3,000." You be like, "Damn, where you getting this from?" Don't worry about it, I got it. Here go $3,000. Where you getting this from? Here go. Bitch, you selling dope? No, I got a. Like, come on, man. How the fuck? This don't even make no sense. How would you not? You ain't got no fucking job. For 5 years, you never had no job. Now you got some money. And I'm gonna ask you. Well, I've been stripping on camera. What?
Marcus can be calling, "Hey, bro, is this your wife?"
Is that what happened?
Nah, I'm just talking.
I'm just saying, like TT, like that don't even make sense. I got a OnlyFans page to make us money. So that mean you paying the bills with this money? How the fuck Joe don't know this? At some point,
he's not
Joe,
a subscriber.
but Joe gotta know where you getting this money from.
Somebody might have told him.
You in this room for 2 hours every morning.
What if he found out by looking?
Damn, that bitch fine. Wait a minute.
That's my wife.
I'm just saying.
Oh, what you doing?
DT, I really don't believe
I
it.
just think it's unfair for a person
I don't
in
believe
that type of situation with OnlyFans. I think it's unfair.
Oh,
if
they
it
said
was that type of
been in porns
situation.
before.
But
True that is.
just because you've been in porn before, that's what you did before me.
Yeah,
I'm just, like, listen, I was a hoe before you. That don't mean I get to be a hoe later.
that's right.
Right.
That's right.
Because in that case, that changed
Well, maybe because that was
everything I
her job before. Maybe she went back to what she knew.
said. So
But talk to him.
That's a
The-
hard
the-
conversation.
no,
that means
secret
Courtney
is
B
the
can strip
problem.
again.
Okay,
Well,
let's
that could
change.
just be a hard conversation.
Okay, let's change the narrative a little bit. Okay, let's say Fat was a major drug dealer, and he stopped, and all the business ventures that he did
Same.
trashed. So, Farrah, you his wife, you come home one day, you just happen to find 20 bricks of fentanyl in a Jeep?
She going to jail.
Or are you gonna be like, damn, I thought you stopped doing that and you didn't tell me, or would you be upset?
I'm a freak out and be upset because
But I'm saying, what if you met him doing it and he changed?
Doesn't matter. What I believe in any relationship, you have to tell the truth even when it's hard. So it's like, tell me what
You been practicing, motherfucker?
Nah, but it's just
that off week helped her.
You gotta tell the truth
outfit.
even when it's hard.
You can't handle the truth.
No, it doesn't matter if you
We outside.
I'm gonna tell you, ain't no man gonna tell you the truth, and I ain't talking about cheating. I'm just saying, period.
Well, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah, because that's part of protecting you. Because I don't need you wearing.
No, that's not protecting.
To me,
you
You can't testify on me if you don't know, family.
Nah, I ain't talking about that part. I just don't want you to wear it.
I'm talking shit, man.
But
let me wear it.
You and the kids better leave tonight. I got.
Let me do the wearing.
If you want to, like,
Cause I don't need you asking me questions when I'm trying to figure it out. I don't need you to be like.
First, you can't assume that I'm gonna ask you questions.
What woman is not gonna ask no questions?
Because people elevate in life, like me.
Why you got your hand on them right now?
People elevate in life. You know what I'm saying? It's like.
I mean, don't say nothing while I'm talking.
Sometimes I find myself in positions, where I stand down when I know that I have a man in front of me or whatever, and I trust him. I stand down. You know what I'm saying? He say he got it. You know what I'm saying? I want to know. I just had a conversation with somebody I'm dating. I was like, I don't want to know exactly what you're doing. I want you to know I don't like you.
Let me say this, Farrah.
That was some serious shit.
Farrah, that was a cool analogy he made, but it's kind of extreme because you're doing something illegal. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say that you start gambling on the boat again. You know what I'm saying? You used to be a compulsive gambler, and you're like, you know what? We good now. You ain't got to do all the gambling no more. Blase this. But when you start seeing things go back, you start gambling again. At some point, I think your spouse has to know what the fuck you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you too well. I've been knowing you too well. Yeah. That's why I kind of look at the Joseph situation like, man, you had to know something. Because when you start coming up with this money, you only knew one way before I met you to get money. You was a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? How else could you get money? What else do you know? You was a millionaire.
She's still wrong for not telling him.
Oh, she dead wrong. She dead wrong.
Y'all done switch seats.
I thought I was finna get high, but I can't. Yeah, I like your analogy better as far as like, okay, take the fear out of going to jail.
Because that's different.
Gambling, anything that you thought that's a low, like, I don't want to say
anything
low,
that just changes your stance,
you know what I'm saying?
your life,
so like,
what you've been doing, or
right,
how you used to
I
live
think
it.
the issue was the way she said it, like you knew what I was, knew what I was doing. It's kind of like the respect. Like, to me, that relationship has to be over.
But I'm understand they are separated right now.
They gotta be, because their respect level was, once you say something, it's like a lot of things you can do in a relationship, but it's like it's a line that you can say something that you can cross immediately. And to me, you knew what it was when you met me. That's like saying everything I believe in you, fuck you.
I'm gonna tell you, it gives me that he begged her to stop doing what she was doing. That's what it gives me.
It's not a deal breaker though, T-Love. Off the rip. Is that what
First of all, I ain't finna mess with nobody. I gotta beg and say, I got this money. You ain't gotta do that no more.
We didn't all did that.
You better not do that no more. I took you out the strip
club. Because we never had no money. Because we ain't been rich twice.
But the conversation exchange gives me that he promised her something and he didn't come through with his promise.
No, it ran out.
That's the exchange.
It ran out.
So he changed.
That motherfucker money changed.
I didn't change. My money changed. However, but what happened to ride or die? Is this part of your ride or die? But I just feel like that's a deal. If you tell me, you know how I was before you met me, that's kind of like telling me like everything I believed in you. It's kind of like saying that shit. Fuck you.
Nah, you know who I am. We know.
How you can't say that while you doing it though, fam?
Yeah,
like you.
Yeah,
okay,
don't do that. No.
That's a deal breaker.
But
you fight.
Listen, however, you do know, if you know who I am. I mean, of course, we all change, we elevate, we grow. But some things is just we're okay with being. Like, there's certain things about myself where I just don't think I'm ever gonna change. You know what I'm saying? So,
is it a deal breaker? The things that you do though.
Well, everybody have different deal breakers.
But stripping on camera is totally different.
Well, I don't know. I can't say that because I don't think that would be my experience.
That's what I'm
saying. I like fat niggas.
Farrah, get your OnlyFans and I'll be your manager.
I'm gonna be your main client.
I
I don't give a fuck what you do. If they paying, you can do this. Bitch, I'm gonna have them lights in the back.
I'm so glad I ain't spit that.
Man,
comeback.
grow up.
Hey man, I think that was the disrespectful part though. I just like you believe it. Like that's like somebody dating one of us on the show, and they be like, I heard you used to fuck with so many people. I heard you do this, and I be like, man, that ain't me no more. I'm giving that lady a lot of hope that that's not me. And then when I get caught cheating, I say, well, you knew what it was before you met me. It's like, god damn, like.
We don't know if that's what happened.
But that's what she said.
No, but you went.
But ain't that what she said?
But this the thing though.
How else could you take it?
Listen, she probably never changed who she was, and like he said, she probably always wanted to do it, but it's so much you got to take into context when you talking about that. We only going.
I need to know the I need to know the conversation.
So
I need to know the conversation what made us stop doing it.
Exactly what
We're gonna get this $600 a year award upside your motherfucking
We
head.
go to Farrah, you still kind of have a disbelief about it not necessarily being true.
I think it's fake.
And
What's her page now? Let's pull it up.
And you're fair to think that because you think about it in 2023 right now, like even like the Cheesecake Factory, that lady was a Instagram actress. Like, and we talked
Who
about
was
that shit. Nobody.
What she said, man? I'm lost on
The
this.
lady who said, don't take me to Cheesecake Factory on the first date, and had us at a roar for 3 weeks.
Because nothing is everybody is searching for a viral moment. Okay, so it's almost like immediately I can see something like this stage,
Which
you
is
know
a
what I'm
great
saying?
Well, let's
Which
see
is a
if you're
great-
on OnlyFans.
Which is a great segue.
Hey, Justin, come load up your OnlyFans.
We don't want to pause. Which is a great segue into a topic that Farrah brought up about how do we judge our icons now? It was so much easier to find out, okay, Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, or anybody, the Beatles, or anybody that we can think, Whitney Houston, anybody we can think about. Nowadays, icons don't have the same value as they did. Like,
It's the internet.
There are no icons
It's the
right now
internet
other
dirty.
than Beyonce.
being viral,
It's the internet.
how do you judge it now?
It's the internet.
I find myself arguing with people about not arguing, but
NBA
debating.
YoungBoy.
Like
It's the
like
internet,
motherfucker tell
man.
me Drake is as great as Michael Jackson, and I'm like,
How?
just
Wait a minute now.
No,
Hold on.
That's
Hold
because
on,
we didn't
hold
know
on.
Michael
Wait a
Jackson
minute.
every in and out.
No. I'm now when it come to numbers,
okay.
Drake is up there with the Beatles and Michael Jackson and all them.
but
And that's
when
real.
when I think
check
about,
it out.
But we
when I
gotta
say
take
this-
yeah,
People
that's
don't
true.
let
But you
us-
gotta.
that
I think you
generation
gotta.
let that
I
go.
think you gotta
Farrah.
take the numbers out of it because I
All
mean,
right.
to take-
Why?
because you
because
do.
numbers are easy to access now.
Well,
But
I ain't
listen,
gonna
the
say
thing-
that.
The thing with Michael Jackson is that his life was so secretive, but he was so big. You look at Drake right now, it's just the reason why we have no icons because you can see everything that they doing every day, all day, all day flaws.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. If we would have
Yeah.
thought Mike was raping them kids and we could have seen this shit on Instagram and Facebook, he'd been fucking just like what Kelly, man.
Yep.
We keep everything 1,000. He was before that though, bro.
Well,
we
so
didn't
he's still
see
an
it.
icon.
People were saying Mike did all this shit. We don't care. He dead. You know what I'm
I
saying?
cared.
We didn't care because we never
not
really.
sure.
Well,
I
for
believe
real,
it.
the
We
reason
don't
why
put that on Mike,
Beyonce,
though.
the,
Mike was never. I don't know about.
the
that.
reason
don't-
why Beyonce is
Mike
is
did
big
it.
too, because she's
I'm
very
not sure.
private.
Huh?
You don't know a lot about her,
And they make
and
themselves
they
that
make it that way
They
because
make it
it's
that
the
way.
win, and it is.
Mike didn't do it.
That's what I'm saying. So it's kind of like saying LeBron and Michael Jordan. People that grew up on Mike gonna say Mike no matter what.
We was the
And they gonna
last
say-
era of icons.
And they gonna no, it's not. It's still
Yes, it
listen.
is.
Our kids got icons.
Who is that
They
icon?
icons. They just look. It's gonna be Drake.
So
Look.
what makes him an icon then?
What's an icon now? What do you need
So
to be
the
an icon
definition- let me look
in
up what is an
2023?
icon.
That's a good answer. Good question.
Yeah.
What is an
A
icon?
million followers.
Because Michael Jordan is definitely a bigger icon
Man,
than any of them.
that dude.
Kobe
I'm
or
gonna tell you right
LeBron.
now. Okay, I'm saying an icon right now. Ain't it hard to be an icon while you still doing it? Don't you gotta be done before you be an icon?
No.
No, Nelly is an icon.
Yeah.
Iconic.
I'm gonna say that it's some Instagrammers. They like right now.
Let's say Kim. Not Kim.
What's the black dude who just did 21 days in jail? Like, They call them influencers now.
Oh, influencers.
They call them influencers.
But not an icon.
They iconic to people though. People subscribing to watch your every move every day.
Yeah, no question.
Okay,
Ain't that an icon?
Taylor
Listen.
Swift
Go
is an
ahead.
icon.
Let me give y'all the
Taylor Swift an
definition of icon.
bad.
A person or thing regarded as a representative symbol or as worthy of veneration.
Wonder what the fuck that
And
is.
then it
Somebody
also
look that up.
it also said a painting of Jesus Christ or another holy figure, like something like that.
Something
That's
like
That is not our version.
That's why I went to
Right,
the second one
yeah.
first, but I wanted to go back to that.
They said Taylor Swift is an icon,
Taylor Swift
I can
is
see
an
that.
but that's only because of her music. Okay, to make her iconic, what does Taylor Swift do other than music that we would know to make her an icon?
But it's about
do you
it's,
have to-
it's about the
Well,
music
it's
though.
not-
Do you have to do
So
anything?
why Drake ain't no icon?
I'm not saying
Drake
he's
didn't
not-
say Drake was
I'm not
an
saying
icon.
Drake is
not
iconic.
But listen, if
You
it's
said
about music,
we
it's
talked
about
about
the numbers.
Michael Jackson. No, it's not. It's
It
about
is
the
about the
influence.
numbers,
It's about the
T-Love.
influence.
Look.
I'm
Go
just gonna
The
settle the
numbers
argument.
does too.
It's
Go
the
ahead.
same argument I have. Did I shut the room down? PA was there one night, witnessed. Who was more iconic, Jay-Z or Nelly?
Nelly.
He want to say reflected on him.
No,
Reflected-
sir.
No, I would say
No,
that. I was
no.
thinking he's gonna say he sold more
Well, I
records.
would
So-
say
All
Nelly.
right,
But
Hell
Jay-Z.
Nelly sold more records than Jay-Z.
But he didn't do it longer than
It has nothing to do with it. He's still
His
doing it.
longevity is very
But you
important.
just said numbers. You can't go
No,
about
no.
when the numbers are the
Okay.
numbers.
I said,
Okay,
listen,
okay.
it's longevity too.
Okay.
I think the
I've
I
been doing it
think-
7 straight summers. Nobody did it quite like I did it.
So you think
Seven
y'all-
Summers of
Right.
what?
But you
People
know
that
what, though?
said Nelly,
But you know what, though?
y'all think he had more of influence on our culture than Jay-Z?
Yeah, I
No.
do.
No.
I
I think
do.
Soldier Boy did.
That's the
I was
difference.
more of a Nelly
You think so?
instead
No,
of
I'm
a
saying I'm
Jay-Z.
agreeing with you.
Right.
That's what I'm.
But-
That's making
See,
Jordan. Ain't nobody had influence. Me and my kids argue about Jordan and this person.
Okay.
And they don't argue on. They gonna argue me that Kobe better than him. They gonna say LeBron better than him, but don't own a pair of neither one of their shoes.
They can argue
How-
that, but
yeah.
Jordan is an icon.
Jordan is an
Jordan
icon.
Jordan is-
LeBron
because
is
both
an
of
icon,
them
Kobe is
compared
too.
themselves
But-
to
but-
him.
but not like
he
him.
didn't compare
Yeah,
themselves to them.
but the
two.
kids don't even. So that's the difference. It's the influence.
But okay, that's why I said Soldier Boy.
And it's
we
not
can
just
laugh at
it's-
Soldier Boy's influence that dancing.
I mean, he
And
influenced the
listen,
internet.
'cause
He
when
was
you-
first.
Yeah, that's
When
what
you
I'm saying.
have
Soldier Boy
I-
influenced more than anybody.
We have
You have-
iconic moments.
Iconic is also
Iconic
worldly.
moments.
It's
Yeah,
also
because you
worldly.
can do some goofy
Iconic
shit to mess up
moments.
your icon.
We got an iconic moment.
Yeah, we got an iconic.
You can do some goofy shit to mess it up.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's the internet now, man. So like they said, Taylor Swift the icon, not in our eyes.
I believe
You know
so.
what I'm saying? To me, Michael Jackson was an
He should
icon in
Scorpio.
white in everybody's eyes.
We should have had Kevin Johnson up here. He would have been a good person. to
Yeah,
have this
we
discussion.
I
This would have been a great discussion because he goes to everything, and what you see, like I went and I say this today. I've been to a lot of concerts, and today Justin Timberlake is the best concert I've ever been to.
LL Cool J's an icon.
The best concert I've ever been to.
I'm trying to think everybody got the icon.
Beyonce, I ain't never seen Mike, but Beyonce, all them man,
have
that
seen
white boy, Cole.
I have seen everyone.
You seen Mike?
I've seen Michael Jackson. I've seen
Hey, that
Prince.
was-
I have been.
I
Very
loved your
blessed.
story about Michael.
I
How
never
old was you
seen
when you
Prince.
seen
either.
Mike?
12 or 14.
So you
No, he
really,
was older than that.
you really,
I was
really
younger.
didn't really get the full.
Where you see him at?
So you
Let's
might go
check it
to a
on.
Taylor Swift
older
concert
than
and be
that.
like, man,
No, I
Taylor.
was-
Promise you was older.
The
than
only
that.
problem
No,
is I
he
wouldn't know
came
the
back.
songs
I didn't
if
see him
you
when he
were
came
Came
back.
in '88.
I feel the
No.
energy,
No.
but
Yes.
That's the second time.
Two conversations.
You're right.
yeah, go ahead.
No, you're right.
Thank you.
You're right. She's right. Go ahead.
No, it was on you.
No, we were talking about sideboard, so you're right.
We was sideborn too. But listen, I've been to the best concert that I've been to.
Don't say Dougie first.
Mine was Beyonce.
No,
then
I'm a
R.
Jay-Z
Kelly.
fan, but this concert's not that good to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. But the On the Run tour was good. But I think the best concert that I seen probably was Chris Brown. No, Usher. I seen Usher at what's the name? That's like the best concert I've been
Ooh,
to.
okay.
No
Yeah, you
bullshit.
know what? Usher was lit.
Because by me knowing all the songs, like every song, and then seeing him really like not just sing the song, perform the song, that's why like him and Chris Brown like 1 and 2, like they like Nick and Nick. Like rap concerts, they just sing and just do that. But Chris Brown and Usher
they do that
it's
thing.
like and Fantasia is probably like number 3.
What makes a great concert though?
They energy on the person who's performing.
I think your personal involvement with the artist makes it a greater concert.
Nigga,
That's not true.
I said I think.
I'm gonna tell you why I don't agree with you.
I'm gonna tell you why I say that because
go ahead.
You say like you just said Jay-Z concert, but for me to be up there and be able to go word for what he doing, I was like, I got goosebumps for being like, damn, I can sing all these songs, but as far as my eyes, if I just walking in the fucking like Chris Brown, like, boy, you.
But from yeah,
Let me
but
tell you
put on
why
a
I
show.
disagree.
Well, let's go
Let
around
me
the
tell you
table.
why I disagree with
Go
you. I disagree with you because I'm not a Wiz Khalifa fan, right?
Mm-hmm.
My cousin had some extra tickets for his concert. Went to the concert. I probably knew 2 songs. When I say lit, like, hey,
Jay-Z concert never be like that.
And I
Because he too laid
this
back.
was dope.
but I think I'm gonna kind of agree and piggyback off what she said because even at a Jay-Z concert, if it's just me, I'm with you, Fed. But when I watch everybody else's
I'm
reaction,
fucking Rock Nation tickets up.
that when the first time I ever seen Jay-Z, he was in Dallas. He walked out that mug by himself. He
Nobody
rolls the
on the
mic
stage?
in the air, and that motherfucker bracelet. They hit that light on that bracelet he had, and the crowd
That was
went
the Whole
nuts.
Life tour?
No, it was before that. I was after that. It was. The crowd went nuts. Like I got goosebumps just because how the crowd reacted to him.
And I did it the same.
Like I was like, damn, they like this thing. Like
I saw him in L.A. and this man performed with nobody, no dancers, no nothing, and people for whatever reason stood this way for
The
an
whole-
hour.
I
Illuminati.
did it. But I'm saying,
Like-
for us, me going to see a concert, like, I want to see some dress rehearsal. I want to see some choreography. I'm the biggest Jay-Z fan, just like Dirty. I'd have been to every concert that I'd have been to 8 of them motherfuckers. But I know what Hov finna do. It's like, when you're going to see Chris or Usher, just think about skating, man. You know what I'm saying? He got strippers and shit. It's a whole scenery. It ain't different from me just singing your songs. It's a show. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know what's going on with that.
this ain't Jay-Z. I can't think of no rapper that's really gonna get, unless they like some young Lil Durk and them who finna have a crowd, the mosh pit
but
shit.
my personal
Look, baby.
best rap
Look, baby, and
concert
Chris Brown was together.
I ever been to was All Out tour. Puff now.
Yeah,
I missed that concert.
I didn't
But I
go
can
to
see Puff because Puff got more energy than Jay. Songs can't compare him.
He a
But
Scorpio.
but his songs on stage gonna compare to him because Puff gonna need a different type of energy. Jay ain't giving you none of that.
I felt like when the battle between the Locks and Dipset, I thought Dipset was gonna do better just because of their showmanship.
I did too until Dirty
They
was in my
showmanship,
house.
just
I
because of
gotta
their
shut
showmanship is, I've seen them perform before,
They
so I
did.
know they
Jadakiss
gonna
beat them.
dance, they gonna turn.
Jadakiss beat them,
Yeah, they gonna
not the Locks.
Right.
That's what I said. Jada just beat them.
Yeah, Jada
It
beat
is
them, not
true.
the Locks. But it's just like going to a Jeezy concert. Your first concert, you gonna love it. The second, you be like, you know what? I done seen this act too many times before. Like, I done seen this same show. It's nothing extra coming behind it. Ain't no... I'd rather go see an old Cash Money concert with the bitches twerking on stage. You know what I'm saying? That's most rap concerts. That's why I be so much bullshit in the crowd, because they ain't got ain't nothing different. We just went to a whole concert.
I feel
We went to a whole concert. It was the same old... Y'all didn't even bring a fucking special guest out. Nigga, we didn't even pay. We was bored. I ain't gonna
What
say the
concert was
concert. We ain't gonna say what we on there. We didn't even pay. We was bored. It was like, y'all ready to go? Yeah. Come on, let's go. But I'm just like, I rather watch, like I say, Usher. I know the songs. He gonna put on the show. Chris Brown gonna put on the show.
Maxwell did a great show too.
But I seen Mary and motherfucking Fantasia. They're my favorite two women, and I'm going Chris Brown and Usher, hands down. Now, if y'all want to debate that, do it on another show.
I just seen a video of Michael Jackson doing a robot.
Oh, he killed it, didn't he?
I said, man,
Dance machine?
yeah, that dance machine.
He
I
got
said,
back in line with that motherfucker.
That's when he was still
God
black.
damn.
That's when he was still black.
That shit look
I've
unreal. He look human.
I've never seen
He didn't
that.
even look
I seen
human.
it 1,000 times. But how did he go from this to...
That's Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson been doing it so long.
Man,
that
Mike went the same Mike. Come on now.
You know, Mike is the only person that gave you different eras
He was
of
the
Mike.
first nigga in Illuminati.
Nobody else did that. Nobody else can even say that. They went from 10 years old to 20 years old to 30 years
I don't
old
think Mike was
to
in
40,
Illuminati.
40.
Bow Wow.
No.
He stopped at 23.
Yeah, he stopped at 23.
Wait a minute, Mike stopped too.
What you say?
Mike never
was the
stopped.
guy.
You a damn lie.
When he stopped being a
Mike
cook.
was not Michael Jackson. He was Michael.
Yeah, but we all, anything he had going out, we
You are not alone.
Michael was an icon.
And he made great
You
music.
did over there.
He was the greatest of all time.
Huh?
Michael
He the greatest artist of all time?
Yes.
Fucking up, yo.
T-Love, Michael Jackson the greatest artist of all time?
For sure.
Dirty T-Love?
For sure.
Dirty.
Yeah.
No, I beg to differ.
Who bigger?
Or Kelly.
Boy, bye.
He wrote Michael Jackson shit.
I
What
don't
does
care.
that
He
even
went.
mean?
He might have wrote Michael
He was
Jackson.
I didn't say he was the best before. He was the best artist.
Listen.
The best
Oh.
songwriter.
No.
The best artist is
I mean-
R. Kelly. Robert
No.
Kelly.
No.
He
Michael
might have
Jackson a
been
better
the last-
entertainer. That's about it. He got-
Entertainer is way bigger than any other name. Entertainer means
I'm
all
trying to
around
find
the
this here.
board.
Man, I've been jumping out here since fucking I was 6 years old, bro.
He the greatest.
I wasn't
Yeah.
around when my mama was breaking
Michael
my
Jackson is the only person that
Greatest
every
of
genre,
all.
every
Why
kid,
R. Kelly mom
adult,
was
every
breaking the
teenager
Danish
don't
off
know.
and he was because
Man.
we had no money.
I'm just talking shit about
There's
that.
Don't do that.
nobody
People
better.
argue about Mike and Prince though. I ain't the biggest Prince
When
fan.
a
but they
man
argue
can
about
sing
Mike.
a song about rats,
What song was
and
that?
everybody join in.
Look
What
at
song was that?
Been the
Rats.
two of us made
Look like a
no
toy.
DT, you can sing.
He looked like a toy.
But
like,
the man
way he
wrote some
moving.
songs for
I
Mike.
was
Did you know
like,
that though?
God
the
damn.
last 10 years, but he been in performing for 40,
Did
50
you
years.
know the songs he wrote for Mike though?
No.
If you knew that he wrote them
He sound like
songs,
Mike.
so listen, I didn't know this, but okay, I'm giving Mike over R. Kelly. But I didn't know he wrote the Maxwell joint and all this shit though. Did you see Take Me to Breakfast Club?
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Who
Oh,
just
yeah.
sent that?
T-Love.
I did.
Oh.
That's my shit.
Oh yeah, he killed
Look at
that.
Sure though.
I thought that was Diana Ross.
Oh, that is that wrong.
That's Diana Ross.
Oh, no, it's sure.
Sure.
That's sure. Oh, man,
That
Mike.
look like a nigga.
That's because she
Look
Armenian.
at bum,
Man, sure he did
Sure
that.
was with him.
Sure he
Look
did.
at that.
That was Joe backstage, like hit that shit.
Look at her. She right
She
with
hit
him too. She,
Then a lot of times,
She didn't do
the brothers say a lot of times they didn't even know
What do you know?
what he was going to do.
He was his
And then he'll just get right back in line like,
Hey man,
like Bobby Brown.
Michael
Y'all
Jackson
need
probably was
to
the
add-
first
y'all need
alien.
to add me to that group.
You ain't in there?
you know,
No.
No, I need to be in that group too.
what group is that?
what up, though?
I ain't
What
in
is
that
it?
group neither.
That's the story of that. That was
dancing right there.
Man, see, we
Michael
never saw
Jackson
that
probably is the
Mike.
first alien that
That's what I'm trying.
that got in the world.
DT, that's why I'm saying, like, if you go to a concert at 14, you didn't get the full effect of Michael Jackson.
Yes, I did.
Shit.
That's him, right?
You saw him doing that?
Nigga, yeah.
Listen,
Remember that?
Nigga, that's before
Fair, I'm
me,
finna
so
tell
by
the story.
time I saw him at 12.
Hey,
he was
Fat,
past that.
listen. Okay, all day long, mama. We going to see Michael Jackson there. I don't want to see no Michael Jackson. I don't want to see no girl stuff like that. I don't want to see no Michael Jackson. I'm crying all day long. Like, I don't want to see no fucking Michael Jackson, mama. Like, I don't want to see
Did Mama
no
throw her
fucking-
panties on stage?
No,
Listen.
we was too far back. I don't want to see no. I don't want to see no Michael Jackson. Man, listen here. I'm crying in the concert, like, man. The lights went off. They did the digital moonwalk. I started screaming as soon as like,
How old is she, Dirty?
13.
No, he said 41.
No, 13. I was 13. That was March of '88. I was 13. Yeah, I was 13. Finna be 14 a year.
I wasn't even born.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 50.
50.
Oh, I'm older. Oh.
That's why I
That's
told
why.
you.
No, I saw. No, I wasn't. Cause I wasn't. I saw it 4 years prior. He saw it when it came the second time. He came, cause they came, but he came back.
Oh.
One show. Actually, he had two
How old are
shows.
you, DT?
I'm about to be. Point is, tell your story, Dirty.
And it's just,
Why you got-
I've never seen, nothing has ever climaxed or eclipsed that ever. Like, that's always been like, and I remember for the next 2 hours of singing because it was on MTV, that's all I was like seeing. And then when he went to Ben, because Ben was a movie,
Yep.
and all that shit that he was singing, I was like, God damn, this is MJ. I
See,
remember
he don't-
hugging my mama.
don't
at the
know
end.
none of that.
Let me spin this. I'm finna spin this. I'm finna spin this the right way. Dirty, I'm finna spin it. So I'm gonna go around the room. So, Farrah.
I'm right here.
I was thinking about DT Farrah. Listen. So a moment like that, you got grandkids now. T-Love, we got kids. What do you think in your mind you can do with your kids that'll be an iconic moment like that? Because even though she didn't know that was gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? You might not know you was gonna think about that the rest of your life. Has it everything that you've done, or you think you can do with your kids, make them be like, man, I remember that I did this with my mama and daddy.
Music?
No, anything. I'm just saying.
I
What
think
do you
I had a lot of moments.
like just one
with
in
my
your
son.
life?
I think
It could hold on. It could be something that we've done or we can do.
Yeah, that you can
Either
do.
or.
So I think being my son being so young, doing stuff like being in the helicopter, I think that was dope to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
he
you
got
gonna
to
remember.
like he did a lot of traveling as a little kid, you know. So I think those moments he's gonna hold on to
Forever. Like I remember that my mama did this.
Yes, most definitely.
What about you, love?
Kids' Choice Awards.
Damn.
That's dope. You always gotta shine.
That don't even count, nigga. Fuck him. Shit, we can relate to. Hit that motherfucker. Hold on, fuck nigga.
I look at you like
That wasn't even fair. So Michael Jackson with you dirty or some? You got some like
When the Cowboys win the Super Bowl in Las Vegas in 2024,
You gonna have your
that's
kids
the
with
most
you?
iconic moment ever in
I
life.
said you gonna have your kids with you.
Yes.
down
Nigga,
here like
big
the
cap.
Cowboys.
Yes, they all love him.
Oh, okay.
That's
Except
not
for-
his cap.
except for
What
Pooh Shiesty.
about you, DC? Like an iconic moment in your mind that you did with your parents or you doing with your kids?
Taking my son to Italy and living there.
Are we talking about something that's gonna happen? Or
Okay,
something
you know what?
iconic.
I asked the question wrong.
Yeah.
Let's bring it back. Let's say something that you did with your parents that was iconic.
Oh.
Because we can only
Well, that's
we
Mike
can't
for
make
me.
that iconic because it ain't happened to them yet. That's why they say they don't remember this. Because I ain't gonna lie. I
I
remember.
got two things. Then.
I remember the
I'm
Christmas.
positive, so I'm gonna stand and sit this one out.
Okay, that's why I was. But okay. Hey, listen, I'll never forget that time my day bought me them dope man Nikes and that Georgetown Hoya outfit. That was the best Christmas I ever had in my damn motherfucking life.
My
I would
dad.
never get that shit a day in my life. I'm like, the nigga got me them dope mans.
My dad took me to a 3-on-3 tournament. It was Dominique Wilkins, Michael Jordan,
You lived a good
and
life.
Patrick Ewing versus 3 people from St. Louis.
Did you know them then?
Yeah. Michael Jordan gave me 5 after he hit a bucket.
What?
This is down at the Arch.
Mike!
Yes, Mike. I was like, my hand.
That was Michael Finley.
No, it was definitely. You don't even know Michael Finley. You shouldn't be laughing that hard.
You know what they doing. You say, y'all just know what they doing.
That was the most, up until, that was 84, that was 85 at the Arch. They came down and they had a 3-on-3 tournament.
After Mike.
That was before Michael Jackson. That was before the Michael Jackson concert.
You lived a good life, nigga.
Man, my people, they,
Fuck you selling dope for?
man, my daddy didn't
He
sell
just wanted
dope.
to fit
What
in.
about you?
He wanted to fit
You was
in.
a dumb.
I've been told y'all that though.
We just fucking. I wouldn't even bring it up. What about you, love?
I probably got
With the
two.
family.
I got probably 2
You
moments.
finna cry, nigga?
Nah. 2 moments. One moment was when we had a family reunion, and the whole family was here. I had a game Friday night, and I hit a grand slam.
Okay, you was playing baseball. When you say you had a game, I'm like, what kind of sport was T-Love playing?
Yeah, I had a grand slam home run, slid in the home with the whole family there. And you would say, what did you say? It's something you said too. What did you just say your moment was?
Jackson.
No, shoes. Getting
shoes. Yeah, the shoes.
getting
Clothes.
them felines, them red felines when them first came out.
That was $72.
Yeah.
That was
Red feline.
you didn't say what you did with your family did for you. You didn't say what Farrah, you gonna say something too?
No, I'm not gonna
Make it
have
up.
nothing.
Make it up. It sounds good.
Hey, my kids, if y'all listening, call in to the show right now. Tell me an iconic moment that I gave y'all.
When are we gonna do the show when we can bring the kids on?
Let's do it for Thanksgiving.
That'll be
Hold
dope.
on, I don't want to pause, but
I
I meant to say this before I came on. Vanessa, Vaughn / Townsend, if you listening, you owe me some air fresheners because your daughter at my house right now eating some stinking ass crab legs and lobster in my motherfucking house, and that shit stink. So Vanessa, I need some air fresheners and all them air wicks to the thing right now because that shit is. I don't even eat seafood. I'm like, I want Vanessa damn door. Oh, you owe me Vanessa, but I'm sweet to you.
No, you're okay.
So what was some with your parents?
First trip was to London.
God damn, what the fuck we been doing our whole?
The second was winning Miss Teen Model of the Year.
You won that?
And I got to go to New York and compete. But when I was here to have my mother, because she was always so busy And my mother was very popular, so she never really had time to, see the things that and I was a tomboy, so that.
Huh?
Oh, I was a really bad.
The fat ass.
I was just fat, and out of nowhere I just changed, and then when I won, it was like, that's my baby, look at my baby, and then everybody just cheered, and she just was so happy and so proud. But that was one of the biggest memories that we had together.
Yeah, when I graduated, that was a big memory because I didn't think I was gonna make it. That nigga graduated. What you gonna do now?
Started doing her.
And I did. I guess it's safe to say that. Farrah, you want to say nothing?
I don't have nothing to say. I wish I can bring something up.
But you got grandkids coming up, so you would make up for all that.
I'm a different type. Yeah. Oh, yeah, most definitely. I'm going to do better than I did with my son.
It's important, though.
You going to spoil him?
He's definitely going to be spoiled. I can't help him. I'm obsessed.
Most grandparents, that's what grandparents do.
How you gonna find a tough love though? That's the hard part.
I'll find a balance. I hope I can find a balance. I'm gonna say I hope I can find a balance because
you gotta find a balance
right now.
You know what's better for him?
He's 7. Yeah, I do, but he's 7 months right now, so I'll cross that bridge when
he can't do nothing wrong right now.
He can't do nothing wrong. He sleep like an angel. He's so peaceful.
We got a last question today, Dirty.
Yeah, I did. And I forgot.
T-Lug, give us the last question of the day, dog.
Last question of
the day? Yeah, give us the last question of the day.
No, I do got it.
Yeah, you got it?
Go ahead.
Why your mic pink?
Take it away.
I'm looking at your mic right now.
That worked out.
Who is if it's somebody in St. Louis that you want to interview in St. Louis, who do you want it to be?
Dead or alive?
Oh, yeah, I was going to say.
Dead or alive. We was trying to get somebody that might want to come on the show if we said their name, T-Lug.
I'm saying, I thought it was just like, what would be
it could be dead or alive, it's you.
Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry.
I'm going to say Red Fox.
Man, that's good.
Everybody
right
going to be dead.
I'm going to say.
That's a good one, though.
I'm going to say T-Lug. Because I got a lot of questions I want to ask this nigga. Can I ask one right now? I got some questions to ask this nigga. Like,
it ain't safe. No. It ain't safe.
No, we're gonna wait.
Yeah. I want to interview T-Lug.
I just can't think off the top of my head.
I want to interview DT.
DT could write a book.
Right.
You can't, nigga?
I think everybody at this table can write a book.
That's true.
But I know who's going to be a bestseller.
Mine.
Who will be on the cover of your book, Farrah?
Who will be on the cover of my book? Me.
T-Lug, yours got to be Nelly.
Nah, it wouldn't be him. I'll put the whole crew on the book.
You always play it safe.
Everybody.
They all got the script.
How do you? Okay. Look. How do you do that though, bro?
He trying to interview you right now. We ain't doing that tonight. We ain't doing that tonight. We gonna interview Love. We gonna crack that skull in a minute.
I mean, that's how I came on the show. Yeah. Dirty interviewed me, and I never left. I said, Dirty, I like this.
That was in the closet.
Can I stay?
It was in the closet. That room was tight, the motherfucker, boy.
Yeah.
Farrah, you had to talk like this to Mike. You're like, yeah, I just want to say hi.
Yo, I just saw the argument that you had with the young lady, and I've never seen it before. I've only heard about it.
Which one is that?
Well, you said
not cute.
Well, you said you could beat on the table all you want to. It ain't gonna change nothing.
It was funny as a motherfucker.
It wasn't.
Trust me, it was funny as a motherfucker.
Were you drinking that day?
What did I do wrong?
Nothing.
You
I'm just asking.
You gotta let Fat Jazz do him.
Oh, she came back when you left for like a week.
You gotta let him do him.
Naya, that's her name, right?
Yeah,
that was it. Yeah, no, yeah. But I heard about it.
She was still mad, I think.
And
when
never
she came
seen
on
it.
the show, she was still mad. Naya, what's up?
That's our dog. She supports the show.
That's why you just gotta let him be him.
No, I didn't do nothing wrong. She was just trying to say something that wasn't true.
Hey, man, this is another episode of What Up Doe Radio. It's not October, but I got the pink mic in my face. Pause. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. Next week we touched on some very serious things this evening. Wait till next week though. I might try to. No, I ain't gonna do that. Do you think it'd be smart to bring someone who supports the other part?
No.
The other part of what?
No. Israel, one
Somebody-
Palestine.
I think so.
Not together, just separate shows.
Why not together?
Because if
I won't be here.
if they're truly into what they're into, they are not happy with either one at all. No party is happy with the
Why
other.
we be running from the real?
Well, some things become dangerous
That's
when
very
you're dealing with
sensitive
that
subject
because it's
right
religion.
there. Like, you know,
It's
this
culture and
people
religion.
are dying. I don't really want to do that. We'll bring them on the week
Hey,
after that.
people die every day, B.
Yeah, but not like that. Hey, you heard Farrah. Hopefully everybody, we see each other next week. I love everybody for being here. Show Killer, what up, though? Holla back.
What up
Justin,
next show?
JK, T-Love, Pharaoh,
What's next Tuesday?
DT.
The what? What's the date?
It's the 14th.
The
4 days
14th,
before my birthday.
14th for your birthday. Your
Fast in
birthday
the
18th.
basement. Yeah, the P.
On the 21st.
I do too. I got
The show on the 21st, you have to introduce me differently.
What?
You have to refer to me as Dr. Tony Davis.
Dr. Tony.
Oh, you getting a doctorate from where?
November 18th, I get my honorary doctorate. On your birthday, man.
Are we invited to come see that happen?
Hell no, I ain't gonna say
Is there a party?
I ain't that type of doctor.
And what is the doctorate of, sir?
Musical arts
That is
and
amazing.
entrepreneurship.
What
That is-
university it is?
This is. Damn, let me-
8 Deuce?
Nah. Harvest Christian University. Harvest
Okay,
Christian.
man. Much love to
That
my
is
guy.
awesome, love.
You
That's
continue-
amazing.
10 a.m. The ceremony is at 10. I'm cap and gown, tassel.
I'm gonna take off for
Are
work.
we supposed to come?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't
I'm
invited.
inviting everybody. And
Hey.
it's just not me. This was getting one. Nelly, Sid the Entertainer, Eric Rome.
Oh, the major hitters in the loop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you sure we can come?
Ozzie Smith.
Right.
Ozzie Smith, Yolanda Langford, some more people. Yeah.
So okay, tell us about, can you text us the details?
I will.
Now, can you really
Is it gonna be a party?
Yeah. It's two parties because we're going after the graduation we're going to Prime, and then later on that night, what's her name, Latoya from Escape.
Oh.
She hosting a party out at the Maristar.
Okay.
No Tim's that day, huh? Get your slippers on.
I need to find something.
On the 18th.
Love. This gonna be the final question. I heard. Are we out
No,
there?
we on there.
I heard it's supposed to be a black and white ball this year.
It is.
Bing, bing, bing.
This year?
December 3rd.
December what?
3rd.
Oh, man.
Let's go off the earth.
I got to do some dry cleaning.
Yeah. Wrap this up,
Hey,
Jay.
wrap us up. I don't know how. Hey, listen, close the show out. Hey,
How long you go to school for that, little?
Come on, take a
You
picture.
don't go to school.
I don't know what's going on.
Me either.
Go down some.
Hey, you know, we off the
A
earth.
little bit more.
We off the earth.
You're almost there.
Oh, we off the earth.
Can we take a picture,
Full
y'all?
of
I got somewhere to be.
Hey, DT, we can talk about all this
Full
about
of pizza.
Palestine. Ain't no Americans hostage no more.
Hey,
You know why?
We ain't got
When the U.S. told them,